said I was foolish for not knowing what a moon pie was, and we can bring Anna in right now because I believe these are kind of from your home state, correct, Anna?
Yeah, from Mobile.
Yes.
Alabama. Yeah, I love moon pies.
I had no idea what one was, so Dan brought it in for me today.
That's the best flavor.
And I knew you would be so happy that I
know.
got a representation of your home area.
Yeah, I was actually eyeballing it earlier when I saw it over there on the set. I was like, ooh, a moon pie. Are there any more?
Enjoy it today with bright sunshine, blue skies, because we're back to winter tomorrow.
Yes, we have those more mild temperatures today, so a little bit of a change up from what we saw yesterday. Yesterday we had severe weather. Today we're seeing beautiful blue skies and mild temperatures, but later on heading into this weekend it's going to be pretty cold and we'll even have some snow chances in the forecast for you. Let's take a live look outside right now. 53 degrees in Newport. We're seeing a pretty gusty wind. The camera is even shaking a little bit. 26-mile-per-hour wind in Newport, 29 in Cincinnati. Feeling more like 41 there. So those wind conditions, again, are going to impact those temperatures moving throughout the day today. And here's what it's looking like right now in terms of wind gusts. 44 miles an hour in Hamilton, 32 in Cincinnati, 46 in Lunken, Wilmington, 47. And this is going to continue throughout the day today. So just be aware until about sunset, we're going to have pretty windy conditions out there. So if you're heading out the door, use extra hairspray, maybe put your hair up in a ponytail because it's going to be flying all over the place heading throughout the day today. But now after sunset hits, it's going to taper off and it's going to become more of a light wind. So by the time we reach the evening, it'll be slightly better in terms of wind, but it won't be better in terms of temperature. 29 degrees is your low temperature. Heading into the weekend, 45, and then going into Sunday, even colder, 36 degrees, even a chance of seeing some snow in the forecast. I'll track out that weekend forecast and some more details for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Just got a couple of texts because I'm in a running club and I'm trying to train for the Flying Pig, which is coming up in the first week in May. And a lot of the guys are running on their lunch break and they're saying it's beautiful outside right now. So enjoy today because things are going back to February standards.
Yes, definitely by the time we reach the weekend. And time for the FC Cincinnati game. It's still going to be a pretty pleasant forecast for you heading through your Saturday. 45 degrees will be your high temperature, a mix of sun and clouds, so not a terrible Saturday, but Sunday is when all of that starts to change. But today, like Dan mentioned, it's a beautiful day outside. Get out there and enjoy it. We saw the mid-50s earlier this morning. Temperatures are dropping throughout the day today, so it's going to be breezy. It's going to be cooler than we've been feeling the last week or so. Heading into Saturday, again, the mid-40s, some sunshine out there for you. And by the time we reach Sunday, this is when that February weather comes back into play. We'll start to see some snow chances in the forecast. Here's what we're looking like on a bigger picture here. We have special weather statements across the tri-state. This is for the breezy conditions we're seeing. Some places even seeing up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And you can see this green blob sitting right here. That is a flood warning for Warren and Greene County from the storms last night. Here's what it's looking like right now off our Newport camera. If you look closely, you can see it shaking from the wind speeds out there. 49 degrees right now. 29-mile-per-hour winds, gusting up to 39 right now. This wind is making it feel just a little bit cooler, but overall beautiful blue skies out there for the time being. As a cold front is approaching, you can see these colder temperatures start to make their way into the tri-state and where that cold front is sitting in terms of our temperatures, because we see the 50s on our eastern counties and we're seeing the low 40s, upper 30s for our more western counties. And if we zoom out, you can really see where that cold front is laying here. We see the 30s over in Chicago and St. Louis, and we see the 50s in the southeast United States. So that's what we're looking at right now in terms of that cold front approaching us. That means we're going to have an even colder night ahead of us as temperatures drop. 29 degrees for tonight's forecast, and it's not going to get any better heading into the weekend. 32 degrees by 11 a.m. on your Saturday for anybody having a watch party for FC Cincinnati. 30 degrees by the afternoon, and that will continue to be pretty chilly here moving into the next week as well. But if you want to think warmer thoughts, 28 days until spring. We're just not going to see that forecast here anytime soon. We're going to see the snow chances come back into the forecast for our Sunday. It's going to be very scattered snow showers out there. It's not going to accumulate too much, but it's going to be an all-day affair. We'll see these round after round coming in, especially after sunset. Here's one of those bigger pockets that come in. We'll even see some lingering into Monday morning. So that's what we're looking at in terms of the snow for Sunday going into Monday. But then we start to look into rain chances. We even start to see the 50s come back into the forecast by the middle portion of next week. We'll be right back.